Hey YouTube, what's up? My name is Jessica and I'm going to be doing a half wig tutorial today. And the half wig that I'm going to be doing is called Alice, and it's from the Demi Cap collection. The name of the company is Newborn Free. Okay, and this is what she looks like. Okay, and it's a really nice wig. I just took out the package. It's kind of a body wave wig. And before we get started, let me tell you the color. The style is Alice and the color is number 2. Okay, which is like a really dark brown. So actually I have this wig already, not by Alice, but I have the Sensational Body Wave wig, which is really nice, but I have it like in a number 4, which really didn't match me as much as I wanted to. That's all they had left, so I took it. But I went to the beauty supply store a couple of days ago and I found this one and I really like it. And you can see it's got a really nice wave, okay? So, before we get started, let me just show you what I've done so far. I've already prepped my hair, and what I've done is I've used this size curling iron, and all I've done, I've parted my hair, and as you can see, I just made a little ponytail, pinned it in, and put a stocking cap over. And I've actually pinned in my stocking cap, okay, so it can just stay secure. I've also curled the front of my hair. I've actually parted my hair from ear to ear. As you can see, if you watched my last video, you would see that that's what I did. Some people just like to part the front bang area. I actually do the whole thing to give them more natural look. Now before we get started, usually when I do the body wave wig, I actually wave my hair. I actually use the wave iron, which looks like a big crimping iron, but not really a crimper. There's actually a wave iron that I have that I use, but today I decided to use the curling iron, so we're going to just see how that works. So as you can see, this wig has the teeth in the front and teeth at the bottom, okay? It doesn't have an adjustable strap, but it does have a drawstring, because apparently this is one of those 2-in-1s. You can use it as a half wig, and you can always use it, also use it as a body of a ponytail, but I usually don't use it as a ponytail. Okay, so anyway, so I've prepped my hair, and now I'm going to put the wig in. I always start from the top, and then I put the teeth at the bottom. Okay, and now I'm going to take the drawstring and tie that in. I actually like the drawstring because it just makes it a little bit tighter. And once I've pulled in the drawstring, I'm going to tuck it in underneath the wig. Okay, so far it's looking really nice. Okay, now I'm going to pin in the sides of my wig. Okay, so I take these baby hair pins. Some people like to use the big ones. I personally prefer the smaller hair pins. Okay, so I'm going to do that on both sides. Okay, alright, so it's all pinned in, and it's actually starting to look nice. Now I'm going to start the blending process. Okay, so I've applied the wig, okay, and this wig feels so good. It's really nice and soft. I think this is my first time using a Newborn Free wig. It feels really soft and, you know, nice. The waves are falling in really nicely. Okay, so anyway, I have my big tooth comb. Some people use a brush, but I'm going to use the big tooth comb, okay? And I'm going to just start gently. I don't really want to, you know, destroy the curls itself, the waves in the wig. So I'm just kind of using a mixture of the comb and my fingers to blend in the wig. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And the body wave, it has the body wave wig that's kind of, this Alice, it has such a, you know, natural look to it. It doesn't look like, you know, too wiggy, you know, it's not too shiny. It's just really, really nice. Okay. Alright, so now I think I've done a pretty good job blending it in. Let me just use the brush just to get a little bit more. Okay. Alright, so it seems to be blended in really nicely. Okay. Now I'm going to use gel. I'm going to gel down my edges to blend it in really well. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I have different gels I like to use. I use the Icy, the Fantasia Icy hair polishing gel. I also use Jam, but today I'm going to use the QP Glaze, which is what a lot of people on here have used. I actually never even heard of QP Glaze until I started watching the tutorials on here. So the way I do it, I just put a little bit on my fingers and then just put it on the edge, put a little bit on the top, not too much on the top, put more. For me, I just put more gel on the side. I don't put too much on top, just a little bit. So you can put some on your sideburns. Now what I do, some people like to take their rat tail comb. I use my Vortex brush to blend it in. That just kind of works for me. And I love forehead brushes. And just makes it, to me, I just think when you use the brush, it just makes it lay down a little bit better. So, okay, that is looking really, really good. Okay, alrighty. Okay, so we are just about done, almost. And with this, this is pretty much it. I mean, it feels really, really good. It looks pretty natural. I'm surprised the number 2 is as dark as it is, but it's cool. So the only thing that when I curled it, you see some of these flyaways from the curl, but that's about it. And I'm going to show you just a few things that you can do with this. Hold on a second. I can go, because I'm actually going to be going out in a little while. I can leave it like this, or I can take my rat tail comb and I can make a little part. And I'm going to just take this side so it covers up where the wig starts. So this is something that I can do also, which I actually like this style too. And I'm actually really impressed with how the curling iron has really worked well with the blending, because like I said, I've actually spent a lot of time. Sometimes when you try to wave your hair with a wave iron, it takes a little bit of time. So I'm actually really impressed with how quickly, how nicely curling it has worked. So I could do this, or I can let me see how it would look if I were to, because usually if I do a curly wig, sometimes I bring it up. You could do this also. I'm just going to show you a few different things you could do. You could even bring it up like this and make a little bump. You can do that. Just to be a little creative with it. So this looks cute, so you could, put a little bump on top. Or, last but not least, you can get a headband. Now I love this headband. Okay, I got this from a little beauty supply store. It cost me $1. So this is something you could do as well. You could put a headband, and this actually works too. When all else fails, if you really are not sure with what you want to do, and I think this is really cute too. So I am ready to go to Walmart with my husband. I'm actually supposed to be going out tonight to a little club, a little sports bar type thing. And I don't know, I think I might rock this wig tonight. I have another wig I did a video for also I might use, but I think I might use this. Okay. So anyway, this is a wig. Let me quickly show you before my time is up. This is the side, the back. Okay. So this is it. Okay. So rate me, subscribe, leave me comments, let me know what you think. This is a great wig that everybody out there should try. Every woman who's into half wig should own this wig. Okay, so again, it's by Newborn Free Demi Cap, and it is called Alice. Okay, and it's very similar to the Outre Yasmin, and it's also similar to Sensations. I think it's HC7058, but this is Alice by Newborn Free. Anyway, thank you. Have a good day.